Good morning, everyone. It's Joker, and today we are back with another slime video. And today I just wanted to make sure that people were doing these current beginner rookie chancellor support missions that are right here. So if we click on this, we've got limited time missions that go from the 18th, so last week, until December. So this is meant to help out all new players that are coming in that are like, man, there's a lot of shit to do, there's a lot of resources to grind, and there's not enough time. We are in the kind of a dead period where Jubilee's going on with the old meta, and we're waiting until next Monday for the new meta to come in. So the 28th, in the very early morning for Pacific time, United States, where I am, we're going to get the developer live stream with the big time, prime time, third anniversary, triple featured unit banner that everyone should be saving their crystals for. And then later that night, on the 28th or the 29th, depending on your time zone, the units will drop. And that is what everyone should be saving for. But for this next 5 days, 6 days, you can be doing these rookie support missions, and they will get you a lot of things. A lot of things. If we look at this, you get 1,000,000 flashback crystals, which we'll cover in a bit. You get a platinum hammer, gold hammers, you get every single kind of hammer, you get a whole literal butt ton of materials, and you do this just for doing very basic, very simple things that all players should be doing as they progress naturally through the tutorial and the early game stages, because new players aren't going to have access to literally everything like this. They're going to start doing the basic level up quests, and you can see that each tab has a little thing and a mission. Clear level up quest 3, beginner. You get 50,000 magicules for this, just by clearing it. You get how much here? 40,000 for doing the level 2, and you get probably 30k here, yeah. And every single stage has that, except for this one because I already did it. But this is how you do these really easy quests. All of the beginner stages have this. All the training quests. So beginner, normal, expert, they all have do it, beat it. You don't even have to do anything special, you just have to clear it. And you get an extra 25,000 gold on top of the pretty hefty amount that it gives you for its first time clear. And not just magicules, not just gold. You get ability release ones, you get big rocks, you get medium rocks, you get small rocks. These are very easy things. And then as you progress through the story, also in the beginner fights, so we look at this and we go to maybe expert difficulty, stage 3, you get flashback crystals. And you get this for pretty much every story chapter. So chapter 2, expert difficulty, normal difficulty, beginner difficulty, you get extra flashback crystals. So newer players, I really, really need you guys, if you want to make some good progress in the game, to do all these missions. And you can check your progress in the mission tab. There's a separate little space for them. So we go to the missions, we go to the limited time, rookie chancellor support. They're all listed here. Every single 216 missions are listed here. And at the very bottom, you have clear 100 missions and 150 total missions. You don't even have to clear all of them, but 100 and 150, and you get a guaranteed selector ticket for battle and protection character, which you can then take into the shop up here at the Magic Crystal tab, and you get the free choice selector. Let's see. I probably should make a video. No, I made a video going over this the other day that I'll link in the description about what to do with the free choice tickets. But you really should be doing these beginner missions because they're not hard. If you scroll through the list, you can see that it's clearing very easy things. So clear attack Majorok quest times 2, times 3, times 2, times 3. You've got clear the daily predator battle that you need to do to get skill enhancement materials, get the EX ability release quests. You get these tickets every day from doing daily missions, and you need those to get in here, but it gives you back some tickets for doing it a certain amount of times. The conquest stages are the early game material grinds for gear, and then if we go further down, we have just clear it up to like 70, I think, 50 times, and everything in between. So I'm going to have the beginner's guide go up on the 29th of October. So we're going to get the new banner, we're going to get the new info, we're going to get the new everything on the 28th. When the 29th hits, I'm going to take the extra info that I don't currently have access to because it's not out yet, and I will put it into the beginner guide, and it's going to be like a 2-hour long video, fully comprehensive of what new players should be doing, what they should be focusing on, how to do X such things, what they should be looking for. Like, I'm going to make that a stupid long video. That way I don't have to make like 30 of them, and it'll be complete and in one place, and it'll have timestamps and everything. So that will be coming out in a week, which I know people have also been asking for. Don't worry, I know people want it, but I don't want to make a guide with content that's going to go away in 5 days. Like, that really wouldn't make sense. So I want to make it current to the big time units and what they care about. So it's coming next week. But apart from that, you should be doing these rookie support missions because it will help you build up the materials necessary to not only level up the new units you pulled with these 100 tickets that you got from logging in, but also the triple featured unit banner and whatever those units are going to do next week. Now that we've talked about that, quick rundown for the flashback crystals and those blue little things that I was talking about. These are how you get some of the old 5 or 4-star characters, the free-to-play units that are no longer, I wouldn't say available because they're here, but they were released years ago, right? So we have the 4-star protectors that we get every month. This month was the free-to-play Isis and the Yukata. Last month was this Frey. But as we go further and further down, we have the old 5-star battle units. A lot of you have probably seen me use Isis, seen me use Sokka a little bit, and Water Rimuru, maybe Eren. So this is where you get these characters, and there's pretty much 4 big-time units that everyone should buy, and that is this Water Rimuru, and you don't really have to get his gear because he could take any other gear. You don't have to spend the crystals if you're getting short. But you're going to need his dupe, his copies, and his skill enhancement materials. So buy everything related to him except the gear. If you have other gear that you can put on him that you already have made, that will work. But Water Rimuru is a target. I'd say Eren would be a half target because you could either do her or you could do the Space Sufia. They both work as orange to green orb changers. That's the only reason why I suggest you get them. I would get Isis. Isis should be like your number 1 priority right here. She is still good, literally 2 years after she released as a free-to-play character. She was our only Isis for 2 years after this free-to-play character. So Isis is number 1. I would say Water Rimuru is number 2. Number 3 would be Geld as another blue orb changer. Both him and Rimuru are blue orb changers. Isis is a green orb changer. And then you could take your pick between Eren and Sufia for another green orb changer. They all do slightly different things, but those should be the main targets for everyone with their 1 million free rookie support flashback crystals. Anyone else in here is really up to you. The farther down you go, the worse they get, honestly. So I would really stay towards the top of this. Like, you can pick up Sokka. She's a special converter for blues. She's good. I mean, you can get Hero if you want. But just remember that Isis, Water Rimuru, Geld, and then either Eren or Sufia should be your main targets with those flashback crystals. And that's it. Everything else is farmable materials that you need to awaken characters that these characters are also going to need to level up. So make sure you do these missions. But with that said, that's it for me, guys. Take it easy. Please do the missions, and I will see you all later.